Don't put your knowledge of something above your understanding. Unless you're actively trying to understand, unless you're constantly seeking that understanding, you most likely will really cause harm on people. If you only speak from the place of knowledge, thinking that your knowledge supersedes the ability to really understand people for who they are on their own individual respective journey, you are speaking on something that you have no business speaking about. Knowledge is arrogant. It assumes the place of understanding. It assumes that it supersedes the place where understanding is required. And you know what happens with understanding? It requires your heart. It requires your courage. It requires your empathy. It requires you to feel something that you don't feel comfortable feeling. It requires you to feel something that you don't really care for logically, that you may not even agree with. This is why extending understanding for somebody is a much more courageous thing to do. Because extending understanding means that you shut your mouth and you listen. You listen from a place of wanting to listen and to wanting to gain that understanding. This requires you to tell your knowledge that this is not your place to make yourself known. Knowledge wants to be seen. Knowledge wants to be proven. Knowledge wants to feel validated. So if you're approaching life with knowledge and experience and expertise, it takes away from your chances of really making the heartful connection with people that deserve your ear, that deserve your understanding. Just because you're a leader, just because you're an authority, you have all this knowledge, you have all these teachings, you have learned, you're educated, that means nothing if you can't extend compassion and understanding for people who deserve understanding and not your knowledge. Do not speak about something that you have no place in speaking about. You assuming that you have knowledge in something, you assuming that you know exactly what this person needs is not the same thing as you actually understanding this person for who they are. Also, you thinking that you understand someone because you know this person is not the same thing as you really understanding them from their inner world. You do more harm than good when you're telling this person from a place of arrogance and knowledge, from a place of assumption that you know exactly what this person needs to hear, because you feel that you know this person, that you feel entitled to tell this person advice. Understand that that had more to do with your own ego, wanting it to feel validated, than this person. If you claim that you really care about this person, try to see things from their perception. Try to walk in their shoes instead of inserting yourself where you were never asked for. Stop making assumptions about people, and especially what they need, because you have knowledge in something that you feel like other people don't. You don't know everyone's story.